I'm Brian Tracy, and welcome to the Brian Tracy Show. Today we have an amazing guest, Ramin Mesgarlou, who is one of the top business people in the world today and has operations in 150 countries. And he started at the bottom and worked himself up the way the most successful people in the world have done. Welcome, Ramin. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Pleasure to be here, Brian.
Please tell us what you're doing. What are these great things that you're doing in your business?
Well, Brian, basically what we're doing is that we put together a whole collection of luxury goods and bring it to a corrected version of direct sales platform. You know, I've been doing MLM direct sales for 26 years. The Forensic Networker is also very famous worldwide. And what we've done is that corrected the MLM platform and taken the standard health and wellness products and start creating some luxury goods as our product line. So we have 1,500 of the finest designs worldwide, from jewelry to timepieces, handbags. If you get into clothing soon, shoes, optical, sunglasses, and yeah, luckily 10 years anniversary is coming up, and we're 150 countries now.
Well, now, you just mentioned something, the Forensic Networker. Please tell us about that.
The Forensic Networker is basically the world's first, industry's first, very advanced direct sales MLM course for full-time direct sellers. Brian, there's about 110 million network marketers around the world. 8% are about full-time. And doing MLM full-time is a completely different business than doing it part-time. The problem with MLM is that people tend to think something of a social club, kind of show up to a meeting and drag two people to it. But MLM is a business. So Forensic Networker is a psychology behind MLM. It's a business part of MLM. To me, the MLM is a little bit backwards right now. They try to teach people how to become the best salespeople, best closers, and best recruiters, yet they don't know how to run a business yet. What Forensic Networker does is that teach you how to be a business person first. Because you really can't teach someone to win Le Mans races if they don't have a driver's license. So that's what Forensic Networker does. Teaches you how to be a business owner first, then it teaches you those skills that you need to build a large organization.
So it helps you build a deep foundation of understanding and structure, and you can then build your income as high as you want.
Perfectly said.
Wonderful. So what is your purpose or goal or mission in taking this line of work? You could have done anything you wanted, but you've chosen to do this. So what do you want to accomplish in the long term?
Well, that's a great question because, as you know, those purposes evolve over time. Right now, I think what I want to do is save or correct MLM. And I want to create 1,000 millionaires in the process of it. Yeah. Because, Brian, to me, MLM is the last bastion of the free enterprise, the last chance for the average person like me to hit the financial home run. And there are a lot of problems with MLM. The reason why, I guess, I'm rated on the top because I'm the only one that has the guts to talk about what's wrong with MLM as well, being the biggest advocate. So what we've done that, and what we want to do, like I said, is create 1,000 millionaires. And by doing that, we introduce a whole new line of product that does not exist in this industry, which is luxury goods and fashion.
All right, well, now there are many other MLM businesses, and so yours is unique in special ways. What are those ways? If I was thinking of getting into MLM, why would I choose to get into your business rather than someone else's?
Great question. Two reasons. One of them is what I mentioned earlier, it's a corrected version of MLM. It's a corrected. So what we've done is that take some of the challenges that other companies have, which is very restricted compensation plans where the average person really doesn't have a shot to go through those restrictions. And once we create a free-flowing plan, now we brought a product line that's actually unique. Brian, you know yourself in business, one of the first things you want to look at business, make sure that the industry is not saturated. When you got 2,000 plus companies all sell the same product or similar product and they all claim to be the best, it's hard to promote that. Well, we are the only company in direct sales MLM in 70 years of his history that does fashion and luxury goods. This is why we have the highest stats, performance stats, according to DSA in the world.
In terms of the income people can earn because of the quality and the price of the products?
Well, the three main performance stats would be one, retention. We got like a 50% retention versus a DSA average of 10%. That's like 500% better. Our distributed activity ratio on a monthly basis that buy and sell, the DSA average on the auto should be 6%. We're saying of 44%, 800% higher. Of course, the ED ratio, the income we talk, earning per distributor ratio, we're looking at about 500% higher than the industry average. So yes, put it all together, it comes to a very lucrative, profitable business for our consultants.
That's wonderful. Well, now tell us a couple of success stories about people who you've worked with and they were here when you met with them and now they're here as a result of following your system.
Well, we talked about ED ratio being so great. There's a lot of success stories to tell. But, you know, if I have to try to pick, we have a young lady named Sherry Zhao. She's been with us for about 9 years, full-time income for 9 years. Moved from Toronto to California, dream home, dream husband, dream car, baby. You know, makes between $30,000 to $50,000 a month. Again, somebody that came to us with no experience. So this is what I'm talking about. The MLM was supposed to be for the average person to hit a financial home run, right? It seems to be the same hot shots that go from the company to company, and the other ones always flagging the check. Global Wealth Trade, my company is designed for the average person to be able to achieve those type of incomes.
That's great. The entire market, the world, is very turbulent today. So what one great piece of advice could you give to someone who wants to be successful in the new economy?
Get into multi-level marketing. And here is the reason why. One word just determines our history over the past 50 years, and that's inflation. Inflation is a major factor, not in our lives, government's lives as well. Brian, as you know yourself, 30 years ago, one-income families did very well. Then it wasn't enough. Then became two-income families. In this millennium, it's 2 plus something else. So what's the easiest way to do? Find extra income. If you already have 2 jobs, is to start a home-based business. That's why 25,000 people a week start a home-based business. You don't have a choice because of inflation. You have to do something. This is why MLM is such an incredible platform for the average person around the world.
Now tell me, how can people find out more about you if they want to get involved with you, they want to join your organization? Where do they go?
They can go to the address on the screen and find us there.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for being here. That was great.
Pleasure.